If you're throwing a party, do not make a blacklist of everyone in your area code who you don't want to show up. Believe it or not, that's actually kind of a bad idea. If you are throwing a party and you decide, actually, I will make a list of people that I don't want to show up, don't send that list to a random guy in your class, especially if one of his friends are on the list. Chances are he's gonna send that list to that guy, and that guy is gonna send that list to his friends. Before you know it, everyone who's on that list now knows that they're on that list. It might result in some hard feelings. Here's a fun one. If you go to prom with a guy and then you fade that scenario, don't go to a different school's prom next month with a guy who is friends with the first guy. You might end up in the car with your date driving you home with your old date in the car because they're friends and they do each other favors. It could make things a teensy bit awkward. Could be the case. I've never done it. If you are at some friend gathering and there's a bunch of new people walking in, right? You want to make a good first impression. If someone is holding a drink in their hands, do not shake hands with the hands that they're holding the drink in. Something interesting actually happens when you do that. The drink goes everywhere. And if it doesn't land on you, it lands on the person who's holding the drink. And if there's a charcuterie board nearby, it could also spoil the entire charcuterie board. That could happen. If that's your goal, then do it. If it's not, remember which hand you're shaking. Right. If you are throwing a party, don't get in a fight with your sibling. Your sibling potentially might get mad and tell your parents, and that could cancel the party. If you are gonna do it, just maybe don't do it like that. Let's say you're not throwing the party anymore, right? You decide to go to a party. If you see that they have a Ring doorbell camera, you probably don't want to press that. Hypothetically, if this person's parents are out of town, they're gonna get a notification and a picture of your face. Not the best way to go. Follow up to that one, if you go to this party, keep your shoes on, because people steal things. I think it's healthy for me to warn the youth. Here's a fun one. If you are at a family friend function, do not drink, and listen to me, water if you know that your mom's also going to be at the same function as you. And let's do another follow-up just between the two of us. If that is something that you decide to do, stay away from your mom and the people that she's trying to introduce you to at all costs. Because if you don't, you might engage in 100 conversations with middle-aged women who now view you as a disgrace to your family. Next one, don't talk to multiple guys at once. You could accidentally be talking to a bunch of guys in the same friend group at the same time. They could be talking to each other about it, and you could go out one night, be somewhere fun, and then run into one of them. Who, hypothetically, let's say you get lucky and you weren't talking to this guy, but you say who you are and he's friends with every other guy who was. I wouldn't recommend to be in that scenario. It's funny at first, gets a little awkward about a second later. Do not do that. But you know what? You live, you laugh, you learn. My third on the list is laugh. If any person is saying anything weird about you, laugh. If anyone is saying anything or doing anything weird, wait, this is not in a bully way. I'm saying, any person doing weird stuff to you, talking gossip, laugh about it. Makes the situation into a meme for you and your friend group later. This is what happened when I had a rumor about me circulating that I was a furry. That was spread by some guy, and I just laughed. People believed it, maybe it added to my character development. Another thing that I learned the hard way, it's okay to be, well, actually I haven't said anything bad yet, so if this ever blows up, I don't want to get demonetized. A sitch. Don't be a sitch with a B. Wait, no, opposite. You can be a sitch with a B. I think sometimes it's good to let it all out of your system. If you learn things the hard way, that lesson stays with you. A situation warrants it, and you want to let something out, let it out. Who really cares, right? Don't do that all the time, but I'd say just once, and do it, and it doesn't really matter, honestly. And yeah, that was my very real list of things that I kind of learned the hard way in high school. Allegedly, if my imperfect experience can help guide someone or can be relatable to someone, it will have been even more worth it. I will see you guys later.